Hey Baking Besties, welcome back to my channel. I'm Shateria Que, your favorite faith-led baker, and I'm so excited to share something close to my heart today. I recorded 2 quick baking demos using only Dollar Tree ingredients and supplies, one for Fruity Pebble Rice Krispy treats and one for s'mores cookies. When my kids were younger, we kicked off their very first summer business at a local kids entrepreneur event with just a few dollars, and they had a lot of hustle. This video is perfect if you're a parent with kiddos who just want to have a job, who want to start a business. Now you can launch their baking business this summer without spending a fortune. You literally can start with just less than $10. Whether it's for fun or to make just a little extra cash, this video is proof that big dreams can start small. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if this video inspired you, and share with a parent who needs to see this. Now let's get started. First, I'm starting off with the s'mores cookies. The ingredients I used were 1 pack of Pillsbury chocolate chip cookie mix, a pack of marshmallows, 1 box of graham crackers, some imperial butter, and then Hershey candy bars. For the supplies, I picked up treat bags, stickered labels, parchment paper, and ribbon. All of this costed $1.25 each. I didn't use all of the Hershey candy bars, and I did not use all of the marshmallows for the cookies, but I am going to use the remaining marshmallows for the Rice Krispie treats up next. First, I'm going to mix the Pillsbury chocolate chip cookie mix as directed on the back of the pack, which it calls for some butter, I believe 3 tablespoons of butter or shortening, and 1 tablespoon of water, half a teaspoon of vanilla extract, which is optional if you don't have it, and I also added about 1/3 cup of milk chocolate chunks. On the back of the pack of this cookie mix, it said it could make about 8 to 10 cookies depending on the size. The size that I end up making, it made 7 cookies total. So I'm basically just following the instructions on the pack. About 3 tablespoons, 1, 2, 3 of this vegetable shortening stick. Y'all know that's not butter, right? But on the pack, it did say that you can substitute butter for this vegetable shortening, so that's what I did. After that, I added 1 tablespoon of water. And again, optional if you don't have vanilla extract at home, don't worry about it. Optionally, I chose to add just a half a teaspoon of vanilla extract and about 1/3 cup of chocolate chunks. So if you have chocolate chips, if you don't have it, don't worry about it. The purpose is to be affordable and don't break the bank in starting something new, because you want to be successful. But if you go purchasing things and paying too much for things, then you're going to have to charge more so that you can at least break even. But the purpose of it is to make a profit. So at this time, our profit is going to be very high because it costs $1.25 for the cookie mix. It costs less than 50 cents for that 3 tablespoons of butter and water that we just used. Now, after we mix this together, I use my hands to mix it together, but you can use a spoon, a spatula. You don't need any fancy mixers or anything like that. You can use your hand with the glove or use a spoon. I'm going to allow the dough to chill for at least 1 hour in the refrigerator. If you can let it chill overnight, that'll be good as well. After my cookie dough has chilled in the refrigerator for 1 hour, I'm preheating my oven for 350 degrees. Now I'm going to assemble my cookies on the parchment lined baking sheet. First, I'm going to use graham crackers. Then I'm going to add a marshmallow, and then I'm going to add the cookie dough on top of each marshmallow. The size of the cookie scoop that I will use is 1.5 tablespoons. Now, if you don't have a cookie scoop or ice cream scoop, I will demonstrate how to use 2 tablespoons. You're going to pick up your cookie dough in 1 tablespoon, and then you're going to use the back of the other tablespoon to push the dough off the spoon. I allowed my cookies to bake in the oven at 350 degrees for about 8 to 10 minutes. The cookies did spread as I expected. So in order to get your cookies round, use a large cookie cutter, or in my case, a 4-inch pastry ring, and spin around your very warm cookies as soon as they get out of the oven. If you wait a minute too long, it will not work. Now let's get to the fun part. You're going to need, if you don't have it, you can find this at Walmart or at a gas station, convenience store, corner store. It's called a butane torch. We're going to make the cookies into a s'more. So we're going to add another marshmallow on top of each cookie, and we're going to use the torch to set these marshmallows on fire. And then we're going to add a half of the Hershey candy bar to each cookie. It costs literally less than $3 to make these 7 s'more cookies. It was $1.25 for the Pillsbury chocolate chip cookie pack. It was $1 for the 1 pack of Hershey candy bars that we used. And then altogether, because we did not use all of the marshmallows or the graham crackers or the vegetable shortening, that can add up to $1.25 as well. So we're going to estimate about $3.75 for 7 cookies, which is about 54 cents per cookie. And remember, my number 1 rule is know your worth and add taxes. I'm going to pay myself $15 an hour, which now takes the total to $3.75 per cookie. And I don't want to forget to add my cost for my packaging. Each bag was 6 cents and each label was 1 cent. So that would be a total of about 50 cents. Our grand total per cookie is $4.25. Here's a tip. I need you to come up with a unique name for this s'mores cookie. Leave the names of your cookies in the comments. Make sure the name of the cookie is a reflection of who you are and where you see your business in the future. And that's all, folks. A quick and simple, easy s'mores cookie made with only Dollar Tree ingredients. This just proves you don't need a huge budget to start a summer baking business with your kids. Just creativity, consistency, and a little faith. If you loved watching this demo, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe so you don't miss part 2 dropping tomorrow. We're making fruity Pebble Rice Krispy treats. It's just as fun and affordable. Thanks for watching, Baking Besties. And remember, keep baking, keep believing, and keep standing on business. Love you. Bye.